What did Earth, Wind, and Fire say while playing Riichi Mahjong? Do you remember when I D-ranked to gold last September? My Mahjong flame decreased down to embers, 'cause I only made bad misplays. In Jade Room I said, oh hell no, dealt out in September, had bad draws, orphans I remember, I'm in awe, no red fives for me today. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong Liu. Folks, my throat hurts. My throat hurts. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is gonna sound like excuses, and it is. And it absolutely is, but my throat hurts today. I'm not gonna lie to you, though. Even if my throat didn't hurt, there's no way I'm singing that song. Are you kidding me? Folks, welcome back to Mahjong Soul. After 170 pages of single-spaced Riichi Mahjong song parodies, it is nothing short of a Christmas miracle that we have never done September by Earth, Wind, and Fire. The tears of joy that ran down my face when I realized I wouldn't have to search an extra 2 hours on Spotify to find an obscure all-American reject song. Glorious. Folks, are you sitting down? Are you genuinely sitting down? Because last night on stream, oh my god. Nature is healing. First, second. Who's that? Is that him? Did he actually just log on? Folks, we're going back into the Jade Room today. And let me just say this as we load in. Number one, I'm going to try to preserve my throat today. So I'm going to try not to yell. I'm going to try not to yell that much. As we load in, let me just say this though. If you like this song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel such a great deal. It brings us to our featured comment of the day. Low Kick writes, hey Yusong, I started playing a few days ago after seeing you play with NL and was hooked right away. I've gotten a few friends to try it out as well. Humble brag. And we've been, no, I'm just kidding. And we've been spending the past couple evenings learning how to play together. Thank you for introducing me to this wonderful game and helping us noobs learn the ropes. Low Kick, that's honestly, I'm so glad that you share that. The comments like that give me a lot of, I don't know, they just motivate me a lot because that's the real goal, right? Just like meeting people and having fun. So, or just finding a new activity that you can do with your friends. This is kind of hard to pick an activity. So thank you so much for the comment. I sincerely appreciate it. I still hope that the Mahjong journey continues to be fun above all else, and that everyone's having a good time. I also want to give a quick shout out to all the patrons. Patreon.com/YU_SONG. The link is down below in the description. For $4 a month, you get access to a bonus video every single month. Whoa. As well as the shout out like you're hearing right now and a whole bunch more. You get access to all the lyrics of the Riichi Mahjong song parodies, my LibreOffice documents that that entail some Riichi Mahjong strategy tips that I maybe should heed a little bit more than I am right now. So you can support me there. It's the best way to support me. They give me the biggest chunk of the pie. Folks, we're gaming right now. We're gaming in the Jade Room. This is not a bad hand at all. I need to find a pair somewhere within this hand, but like, we're sort of huge chilling, right? We really want to see another 4 of bamboo or a 1 of bamboo, but Riichi Pinfu, maybe pure double sequence, 1 Dora. Definitely a hand to not bet the family farm on, but like the family, aspects of the family's trust. maybe like the family's jacuzzi. Like, you don't want to risk everything for this hand, but maybe it's worth putting some financial assets down. Crossword is going to call the Riichi. How do I feel about this? Ask yourself that, Yusong. How do you feel about this? Oh, God. I mean, what do I have that's safe to fold? Oh, my God. That's the most heartbreaking tile I've ever seen in my entire life. And then what do I have after that? This? That can't be right, dude. That genuinely can't be right. I'm going to go 1 of characters gaming for a second. And before you get excited, before you're like, oh, my God, finally, my Oshi learned how to not play defensively, okay? Oh, okay, good. I didn't want to keep folding. But I was maybe going to keep folding anyways. A crossword, gonna Riichi Sumo Ipatsu? Yeah, this is definitely going to hurt. Yusong, why does your throat hurt today? I think this is funny that the profession that I have chosen, that I'm very lucky, right, to be able to do, entails a lot of talking, and my body does not like it. So yesterday, I recorded 1 video, and we streamed for what? We streamed for 4 hours? Yeah, I think we streamed for 4 hours, which honestly, no, thank you so much for the follow, even when I'm not streaming. Thank you. You know, it's not the most. Like, other streamers talk way more than me, but for whatever reason, Yusong's throat is like very, very sensitive, so I don't like talking that much. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, I want to risk it for the biscuit here. Like the half flush, it calls to me. Oh my, from the depths of from the bottom layer of HE double hockey sticks. I gotta go for it. I'm so sorry. I gotta go for it. Probably the Northwind ends up getting cut anyway, but like seat win half flush, maybe two Dora on top of that. That'd be kind of nasty with it. And now, at least, if we're going for a half flush, we can open our hand a little bit more aggressively. Like if a one of circles comes out or a 4 of circles comes out, that's pretty nice. You can even pawn into a red 5 of circles. Absolutely do not hate that idea. So a lot of good options for us to open up this hand. We're still early in this game as well. So although a crosslord has a decent lead, 12,000 points in the last round, I don't hate this pawn. If I'm just going to be real with you, I actually think this opens up a lot for us, right? Con there would be an absolutely unmitigated disaster. Hey, what am I, looking at the Dow Jones lately? Con there would be an unmitigated disaster, but pawning there is actually quite nice. We still get to live with this 7, 8, 9 shape in our hand. No, and we say no. We say no to the devil on our shoulder that wants us to call con. And this is nice. As soon as we pawn into the Westwind, we get to be in tempai for a double-sided banger. If we draw into the Nolan Northwind, that's also pretty nice. I think then I cut. I actually have no idea what I cut if we draw into another Nolan Northwind. But we'll figure it out. Honestly, like we'll just, it'll all come out in the wash. I think what I'm supposed to cut here is Nolan Northwind. Do I like it? No, absolutely not. I don't like it. But you know what's nasty here? Oh my god. If we draw into a 1 or a 4 of circles, we might have half flush and pure straight as well. So that's a 3-Han banger right there. 3-Han, not necessarily the most impressive thing you're ever going to see, but 3-Han is still, 3-Han is definitely not bad. I can't talk for that long. I probably talked for what, like 5 to 6 hours lately. Do I think that I'm like helping my case at all by screeching out a Riichi Mahjong song parody every day? Like, no, I don't think so. But I'm not like trying to, it's not like my throat is like bleeding after the fact. Oh man, like that Family Guy bit where he falls over and he's just clutching his knee. I want the pure straight chance. And I want, this is a little greedy, but I want to pawn into the red 5. Do I think that anyone, having seen that I'm going for a half flush in the circle suit, is ever going to drop a red 5 of circles? No, I don't think so. But like, just in case, you know what I mean? Like, in case we draw into a red 5, in case someone else, disconnects, struggling with some McDonald's Wi-Fi, and then suddenly we get to call pawn there. That'll feel pretty good. Now, I might do something heartbreaking here. Am I ever laying this hand down? Am I? And you're like, Yusong, what are you talking about? This is a half flush hand. You gotta risk it for the biscuit. Can I honestly talk to you for a second? Like, I have made so many mistakes in Riichi Mahjong lately. I think this is a hand that we lay down. I'm not joking. But Yusong, I hear you lament. You have half flush, nothing. Yeah, I don't even have guaranteed Western, right? It's half flush, nothing. It's a 2-Han hand. It's folding a Tanya red 5 hand. It's folding an all simples red 5 hand. It's not that much, and I got the heebie-jeebies because Right Lord opened up their hand and then they cut the Dora. That's they're going for something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no. This is so bad. I am going for 13 orphans, so this is so bad. There's no other way to play this hand. At least I don't think that there is. Maybe we can backdoor. We can luck into a half flush in the circle suit, but this is not a hand that feels very good. 2 west winds have already been discarded. We just need to be a little bit careful, right? That not all the west winds get discarded, or like not all the east winds get discarded, not all the 1 of characters get discarded. We just need to make sure that 13 orphans, if we're risking it, we need to make sure that the biscuit is still visible, Schrodinger's 13 orphans attempt. Could maybe go a little hard for the half flush, but our hand is just garbage. What am I even talking about? Yeah, I think I can't talk for more than like 5 hours a day, and I have literally no idea how teachers do it. I think a lot of teachers that I know, have lost their voice. Like, genuinely, they perpetually speak with a little bit of like a rasp in their voice because they're constantly trying to, I don't know, check's Notepad, raise the next generation, and also check second page of Notepad, trying to get kids to not do like dangerous things to themselves in the chemistry class. You know what I mean? Like, and by the way, Right Lord has pawned up the East Winds. Unless we draw into an East Wind right now, and I'm tempting fate here a little bit. Yeah, unless we draw into an East Wind right now, I think we got to go a little bit harder on the half flush game plan. And no, it's not looking that bad. Just kidding. It's awful. Right Lord is going to win this hand. They have 2 Dora in their hand. Okay. It's absolutely fair. We don't pay out the dealer penalty, but we're a little bit upset about that. Now it's basically like myself, Left Lord, and Right Lord are all tied. Not the worst starting hand that you've ever seen. We kind of want to see, what do we want to see? We want to see like a 6 of circles, right? 6 of circles will allow us to cut the 9, and then maybe we can go a little bit faster for a Tenhou hand. We definitely want to see a 7 of circles. 7 of circles being the Dora tile. Can I tell you something? This is what are you doing? Left Lord is pawned into my seat wind. So I think that what they're going for has to be a half flush. Yeah, either in the circle suit or the bozo suit. Either one of those. We don't know which one yet. This is a good piece of Mahjong advice. If you're going for a half flush, like if we were going for a half flush in this hand, I would want to discard like all my character tiles first, so that everyone else at the table, they don't know if I'm going for a half flush in the bamboo suit or the circle suit, and as a result, they could inadvertently throw some bamboo tiles that we could snatch up. You know. I am discarding this 8-9 shape. Maybe it's a little bad of me to do that. It's my stinkiest shape by far in my hand. The good news about that shape was our ability to accept the door, the 7 of circles, but I don't think it's worth it. I think this hand is a lot stronger without it. Can't do it. Oh, by the way, I also should mention this. I was thinking, sometimes I do this where I will start an anecdote in one Riichi Mahjong commentary video, and then I will forget about it for like 2 to 3 Riichi Mahjong commentary videos, and then I'll finally, like I'm doing right now, finish the anecdote. Regular commenters in the channel are looking at each other like, first time? But like, it's absolutely true. I was saying a few videos ago, like, if my therapist could say anything to me, I think they would say something like, hey, Yusong, it's okay to have 2 diametrically opposed ideas in your head. I was talking about this a little bit on stream, where it's basically like, hang on. I mean, this is good, right? It's kind of nasty with it. A lot of the 7s are gone, which I don't love. I'm not gonna lie to you. This hand is not like, if someone calls Riichi, it's actually the worst day of my life. Left Lord is going for a flush in the character suit, so we have to be really careful about the character suit Andes that we end up discarding. But now I can happily chi into a 4 of circles. That feels good. I think I kind of have to chi into a 7. Wow. Okay. Like a 7 of a bamboo or something along those lines. Because there's not a lot of 4s and 7s left, I feel really good, right? A lot of tiles could get us into Tenpai. All we're trying to do right now is, number 1, get one of those tiles by any means necessary, and number 2, fade drawing any characters suit tiles that we have to discard, right? We definitely don't want to give Left Lord a big payday if we don't necessarily have to. I think one of the big things that I've learned lately is that, like, because I always feel a lot of grief when I'm playing Modern in Magic the Gathering. Riichi Tanya Red 5, dare I? I don't hate this. It's a late game Riichi, so a lot of people have a lot of information about what is safe to discard, but also my tiles don't give a lot of information. It's just, hey, I hate apparently the number 8 and the number 9, so this might be okay. Left Lord, we know for a fact they don't need any bamboo tiles or any circle tiles, so maybe if they want to be a little greedy and go for their half flush, at least I'm assuming this is a half flush. It could just be a weirdo hand that they've got going on, but maybe they're willing to play a little bit more aggressively. Okay, so they have Red Dragon as well. This could just be a Red Dragon only hand. That would be weird if it was, but I don't hate it. Right Lord folded with a pair of the Red Dragons. Game recognized game. I love folding like that. 11 tiles left. We could still, this is what? Less than a 3% chance that we zoom our own tile? I'll take those odds. So this was a half flush. Okay, I'm glad that our original diagnosis wasn't completely off. Otherwise, that'd be a surprising first act to a episode of House MD. That's still relevant, right? Year 2026, people are still referencing House MD. Shout out to any Hugh Laurie stands in the audience tonight. Not a bad hand. Probably a Riichi Pinfu something a situation. Really want to see the 7 of bamboo. 7 of bamboo being the Dora. I always get nervous during taking breaks because I'm like, well, I'm already like I already feel very privileged, and you almost feel like you're too privileged to be burned out. You know what I mean? Which doesn't really make sense, but it makes sense in my head. So it's like, oh, what do you mean? Like, you just have to log on to Mahjong Soul, like, bestie, you're fine. Hang on, isn't this like so good if I? Oh my, I'm just gonna call the Riichi. It's not pure double sequence anymore. It's not pure double sequence. It's a 6-7-8 and a 7-8-9. So I don't. This is Riichi Pinfu nothing. But we can win off of the Dora, and it's an early enough Riichi. I don't think I'm supposed to say no to this. Lord, tell me how to say no to this. But the temptation was genuinely there, right? To keep the 6-6, 7-7, 8-8 intact in our hand. I think that we would have drawn into, like, had we discarded that, we still wouldn't have been in Tenpai. Yeah. Oh, then we would have been in Tenpai. Okay, so we might have been able to. Had we waited a little, been able to keep the pure double sequence. But I don't hate the situation. There's a pretty decent chance. I'm not going to say a good chance, but it's not unfathomable that we sumo the Dora tile, right? We see none copies of it. For all we know that they could still be in the wall. There's a 3% chance to draw into any given tile when there's 4 copies left. There's a 6% chance that we draw into any of our winning tiles. I like those odds. But during the break, I was like, you know what, Yusong? Even if it was like, you can be privileged and you can genuinely need to take a break. And this sort of like diametric thinking, I think, has really allowed me to relax my butt. like you know how sometimes your butt is just clenched up all day and you're like, why am I so anxious? This type of thinking has allowed me to has allowed my butt to just like take a day off. Yusong, what are you talking about? This is genuinely true though. It's just like, you could just relax. You could just take some deep exhales in the sense that, like, hey, Yusong, it's okay, you know, like in terms of like some tricky family dynamics, it's okay to be really grateful for the things that you've received in the family dynamics, and it's okay to be hurt. Yusong, hey, it's okay that you had a really amicable breakup and you're still very, very much struggling with it. After all, it's 6 years, you know, it's a long time to be in a relationship with someone. So, like, all of those things are true. It's really uncomfortable, you know? Because my brain wants it to be black and white so badly. My brain wants it to be like, oh, yeah, this thing, it's not good because you're a bad person. It loves making that conclusion. It loves drawing that conclusion. But you gotta like rein it in. You know what I mean? You gotta grab the leash sometimes and be like, no, maybe things are a little bit more nuanced. I saw this comment. I was very, very grateful. Someone left on the YouTube channel. Forgive me for not saying the username. It was just, honestly, I'm relieved that you took a break. And I was like, oh, that's maybe the nicest thing that anyone's ever said to me. like that. Small things like that. I don't know. It might not seem like a lot, but they mean the world to me. That's maybe the nicest thing that you can say to a content creator. Hey, go take a hike. Like, genuinely. Well, don't say it mean, but you know what I mean. We have good shapes. We genuinely have good shapes. I think we have the luxury of being able to keep a save tile. I think that if we pawn into the red DZ, we even cut the 5 of characters before anything else. Leffler's going for a weird hand, right? This has to be some sort of flush in the bamboo suit. That's got me a little bit upsetty spaghetti, just in the sense that, like, if they're going for a half flush, they might also have a pair of the red dragons. We should be a little bit careful about that. We should be a little bit mindful. There's also a world, though, that we just draw into 4 or 7 of characters, right? And we use the red dragon awkwardly, not as a triplet, but as a pair. That's not that bad, you know? And if it makes you happy, why the heck are you so sad? So that type, I don't know. I think it's good. It's very, very uncomfortable because I'm very much like accustomed to My Fair Lady voice, accustomed to her face. I'm very accustomed to black and white thinking in general. But holding these like opposite ideas, it's very, very uncomfortable. But it eases the it eases the self-loathing a little bit. So I think ultimately it is worth it. 8-9. I don't really like that. I don't really frick with that. We can still accept a 7 of characters in our hand, even without that 8-9 shape. Yusong, how else are you doing today? I'm doing okay. I went to Staples earlier. Wild trip to Staples. I had a whole day. I was like, I sat down this morning, practiced. I practiced the Earth, Wind, and Fire song, and then I was like, you know, my throat, it hurts. Like it's literally gonna give out right now. Hang on. I want pair. Yeah, I still can pawn. I still can pawn this, and it's not that bad. This ending weight on the one of bamboo, it's pretty bad though. Oh man. If someone cuts red dragon here, I think pawning is okay. Oh man, I know all I've said in the last 30 seconds is just aw man, but I don't think I can discard this. How many 6s and 5s are visible? None, dude. The only ones that I can see are from me. So let's not do that. And so I was like, okay, well, I need to be productive in another way today. So I went to Staples. A few. Whoa. Okay, well now I gotta like giga bail, right? I have to just huge bail. I'm in the dealer seat and this feels so bad. Am I really supposed to giga bail? Yeah, I mean I have nothing safe for right lord. I have nothing that's safe for left lord too. I could cut red dragon followed by red dragon. That would hurt a little. 7 of circles, sure. I think if I can make it into the end zone without making too many enemies tonight, that's also fine. I don't love this position, but I'm not in dead last. And so like I want to protect my neck in that respect, you know, just oh, 5 of bamboo. Look what you made me do. It's totally fine. Oh no, I can't pawn that anymore. I can maybe pawn that. I can maybe go for the dumbest tempai you've ever seen in your entire life. No, I can't. What am I doing? Genuinely, what the F am I doing? What the F am I doing? Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's also just a strategic maneuver to take under the sea away from left lord or right lord. Yeah, that's my excuse. A very boneheaded decision there, pawning the red dragons. We had 2 safe tiles there. It would have been totally fine. Oh, perfect. A pair of the east winds immediately after we exit the east round. Oh, lovely. I went to Staples to print out some of the Riichi Mahjong IRL how to play sheets that I made. There's no way that this is a half flush. Like, don't get me wrong. The call to the abyss, the call of the abyss is strong with this hand, but like. No. The 3-5-7 shape is fine. I believe in the 7 of bamboo. That's a great tile right there. That's amore. I printed out some sheets. Holy moly. Folks, we gotta go in on a business together, okay? This is my pitch to everyone in the community as like my own personalized Shark Tank. You want to know how much it cost? So I made 9 sheets, 9 pages of how to play Riichi Mahjong guides. 9 sheets of 8.5 by 11 paper. This is sounding like a math problem. And if I sent that at 35 miles per hour from Tulsa and there was another train coming at 55 miles per hour from Miami, when would they meet? I don't also it would take a long time. That would take a really, really long time. But anyway, I was like, oh, this is awesome. I'm gonna get these sheets laminated. It's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be so cool. We're gonna have such professional Riichi Mahjong sheets at our meetup. Oh, this is gonna be so awesome. Because I frick with some good stationery. Of course. It would be a huge lie to say that I don't appreciate good stationery or teaching resources in general. While you were out partying, I was studying the blade, watching videos about how to proxy Magic the Gathering cards. Allegedly. That's a big, WotC, hit up the DMs. That's a big, yeah, I'm just joking around over here. You should take everything that I'm saying seriously. Also, I can't help but notice that my weights are bad. This is, I'm gonna wait 1 turn before calling Riichi. I don't think I should be waiting actually at all. This is Riichi, Red 5 Dora, and there's 2 Riichi sticks. Oh, I guess I'm glad that I did. I guess because then I would have just paid $1,000 to watch. But even so, I think I should have slammed the like and subscribe button there. That really stinks because Right Lord gets to pick up the leftover 2 Riichi sticks from the last round. Yeah, it's a little bit of a stinker. This hand is not terrible, right? It's certainly giving Tanyao, and it's serving Pure Straight. 6-7. Heartbreaking. Mahjong streamer tries to remain relevant. We have to get into the lamination business, okay? Because I wanted to print out 4 copies of 9 sheets, double-sided. So 5 pages. I want to print out 20 sheets of paper. Yes, 20 sheets of paper. And have them laminated, double-sided. How much do you think that would have cost me? Oh my god. When I tell you that it would have cost me $70 US. And then they printed out some example sheets for me, and they were like, oh yeah, would this work? And the sheets, like, even though I designed them in Photoshop, because graphic design is my passion, even though I made them in Photoshop and I made the canvas size 8.5 by 11, the sheets at Staples, and I'm not afraid to name and shame here, okay? Because this is kind of your whole shtick. What do you mean? At Staples, the page does not reach the edge of the page. Like, the image that you're trying to print, even if it's 8.5 by 11, does not reach the edge of the page. And I was like, I was like, I didn't say what's going on here, but I was just like, to the person that was very kindly helping me, I was like, is there a way to do that? And they were like, oh no, we don't do full bleed here. And I was like, oh, okay. And like, oh, I didn't know. Oh, just like a vital part of the, whatever. I don't, you know, I'm not trying to like dunk on anyone. They're just trying to help me. You know what I mean? We should also make note of the fact that 2 copies of the 7 of Circles are gone. That's terrible. If we draw into the 7 of Circles, God is real and they're on our side. Like, that is so nasty. Because then it's Riichi, Pinfu, 1 Dora, triple-sided banger, right? But if we're single tile Yorking it for the 7 of Circles, that feels terrible. That genuinely feels so bad. How do I want to play this? Okay, I'll tell you this much. If I draw into another 4 of Bamboo specifically, then we can cut 8 of Circles and 9 of Circles. And then our hand is, like, so good no matter what. Left Lord is going for a whole triplets hand. I have no idea what this is. They pawn into a triplet that is neither their seat wind nor is it their prevalent wind. They don't have a half outside hand, right? They're not going for 1, 2, 3s and 7, 8, 9s. Their discards make no sense. They must have something else in their hand. I think they have a triplet of the red dragons or a triplet of the prevalent winds. What's going on? I have no idea what's happening. I genuinely have no idea what's happening. And then you just got diabolical Mahjong. A crossguard didn't even call Riichi. Just sitting there waiting in tempi deviously for a 7 pairs hand. Single tile Yorking it. Okay. This is a hand that I'm going to tell you right now would be utterly heartbreaking to lose. This hand would hurt to lose. I would chi into a 6 of characters and ask questions later just because I'm like, I need to make this hand go. You know what I mean? I'm going to cut the 9 of Bamboo. Yusong, what if you draw into a 7 of Bamboo? We're still kind of chilling. And, like, this is a triplet. If we use that as an 8-9, then this has to be our pair. And then this is a pair. And then this is a pair. And then we'd have to force all of these to be triplets. I don't think so. I genuinely don't think so. This is a little haphazard. I won't lie to you because it's not like we have guaranteed Tanya. Ah! No, we're chilling right now. We're chilling right now. Please. A crumb of 4 of characters. A crumb of 6 of characters. Please. Tanya 3 DZs. No, nothing. This is such a good hand. Please. Oh, that's so good. Oh my goodness. That is so good. That is so good. Now we can pawn into 8 of Circles or 8 of characters. And either of those tiles are going to be fine. We have a valid hand no matter what. We can guarantee that our hand is Tanya. It's all coming up Millhouse, folks. We can draw into the red 5 in the character suit as well, if we're that lucky. Okay, red 5 in the circle suit. You can't convince me that Yostar isn't listening to this commentary right now and handpicking the tiles so that I get to achieve maximum discomfort. Oh no. But okay, I see 3 Dora and 1 red 5. Their hand can't be that good, right? And I have nothing that's safe to fold with anyways. The safest tile I have is like Suji Gaming, but that's like a terrible idea. I think we can go for this. I think, honestly, we have to go for this. We legally can't use this tile because we're going for a Tanya Terry situation. 2 tiles are 8,000 points. For 8,000 points, name a tile. Billy Eichner voice. I'm gonna York it for the 6 of characters. And if we win this hand, it's God. God is unjust if we win this hand. This is, I mean, they called Riichi. For all we know, they could have a great, reasonable, sane, double-sided weight or something. I can't, you know, I can't. Oh, no. Riichi Pinfu. Riichi Pinfu, nothing. But hey, at least we pushed for a hand that was valuable, and our hypothesis kind of came true, right? We had 3 Dora in our hand. We saw one red 5, but we were like, even if they have some good stuff in their hand, they can't have the absolute nuts. And they didn't. They just had a 2,000 point hand. Don't get me wrong. I wish that we didn't deal into that, but we're still kind of chilling at the end of the day. Okay, pretty good hand. Drawing into another dragon tile would be dope. Drawing into what? Maybe like, okay, that is another dragon tile, not the one that I'm looking for. Honestly, elongating any of these shapes would feel good, like 6 of circles or 2 of circles. Any of that would also kind of hit the spot. Because right now our hand is only 4 blocks, and we need 5 blocks to win a Riichi Mahjong hand. I know. Anyway, I was at Staples. A human being looked me in the eye and was like, yeah, that'll be $70 US to laminate 20 sheets of paper. And look, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know what lamination is. Like, I think it's plastic, but I'm not sure. I'm an English major. I don't know a lot about the world. The truest thing that I've ever said. And, okay, this is really bad. This is really bad. This is giga bad. This is so bad. All right, we are in the dealer seat when it's all said and done in South 4. We can still win this game even. Like, if we get a Mongon, we get to leave in first place and feel incredible about it. Sure. I don't think this is that Mongon moment. I think this is a pawn the white dragon and then just go wild. Go absolutely buck wild until you get to Tenpai. Don't stop until you're numb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes in our hand. With these 5 shapes, we are currently not allowed to accept the disgusting. I want to be able to accept red 5. This one's kind of... I mean, what... Oh, man. It's a little bit rough. We kind of got everything that we've asked for. It's an embarrassment of riches right now. I would love to call Riichi, but if Left Lord is going to cut a tile, like any tile that helps us with our hand, I think we are legally bound to call Chi. Don't like this, right? 2 copies of the One of Bamboo already thrown. We would love a copy of a One of Bamboo in our hand. But who knows? Maybe if we draw into a 4-5 or something. Ooh, gross. Gross. I'm your host, Terry Gross, and this is Fresh Air. I'm 1 tile away from calling Riichi, White Dragon, and we have a double-sided banger. This feels great. This absolutely feels great. Please draw me into a 7 or a 4 of Bamboo. That way we can wait on... I don't care. I'll take it. That way we can wait on a terminal tile. I would rather wait on a 6-9 than a 4-7, but, like, I am okay with this. Maybe someone's gaming with their monitor, like, off and they're not paying that much attention. They think that the 7 of Bamboo was discarded after I called Riichi. I would be okay with that. I would absolutely be okay with that. A crossroad is not going to roll over and die. They understand. They understand that if they just win here with an all simples hand, all simples, nothing, that allows them to win the game in first place. So I understand that they're going for it. I can only wish the ultimate misfortune to befall them, which is them drawing into another 7 of Bamboo and not being able to use it. That is the ultimate misfortune. I sincerely hope it comes to pass. I did not pay $70 to laminate. I instead just went to print off my sheets on the regular printer, which still costs like $50. I made 5 copies of it just because I didn't want to run out of these resources. And then I kind of bought like, what is happening? Excuse me? Right Lord pawned into Previ Wind? That's fine. It's C-Wind Prevalent Wind. I can understand why Right Lord's going for this. Excuse me. I've been in Tenpai for a little bit now. If we lose this game, it's not for a lack of trying. I think we called Riichi. Like, this is fine. If we lose this round, we literally did everything that we could have, right? There's no way to, like, upgrade this moment. We are in the dealer seat. We have to call Riichi here. Damaten, no, it's not worth it. I need to keep winning. My back's up already against the wall. Right, go ahead. Be my guest. Like, yeah, like, I'm absolutely okay with this. I'm absolutely okay with this. 1 Oradora, none Oradora. That's fine. 2 Han direct hit. What is this? 4,000? I'll take it. And I get my Riichi stick back. Okay. Now, I'm still not safe yet. Because if Right Lord sumos a Mongon, I pay out 4K, Left Lord pays out 2K. And then, like, I'm still in dead last because of the dealer penalty. I hate that for me, bestie. Not a bad hand, though, right? Pawn the Southwind first, ask questions later. Our back's up against the wall. We just need to keep winning. Stop me if you heard this one before. So I printed out my own sheets. It was still like... and then I bought it was like $40 and then I bought some nah, dude, I know we could use like a 1 2 3 4 and like wait for our pair or something. I just believe in myself too hard. I want to draw into the Dora as well. No, I cannot Chi. That tile is nothing to me. Maybe I should have kept that just in case that we drew into a 6 of characters. Maybe because then we could use the 8 of characters as our pair. We're just in the business of Chiing though. Left Lord cuts a 1 of characters, we're Chiing. If they cut a 2 or a 5 of circles, we're also Chiing. Sure, this is also fine. Like, I have no idea what the frick our pair is going to be. And yet, nevertheless, he was kind of pog with it, though. If we draw into a 4 of characters, it's kind of maybe okay. Everybody in the club is opening up their hand. That's a little bit of a stinker. That's genuinely a little bit of a stinker. We might lose this hand, which would be really heartbreaking. But it's not like our odds are terrible, right? You want to know how many tiles get us into Tenpai right now? 2 of circles, 3 of circles, 4 of circles, 5 of circles. 4 of bamboo, 5 of bamboo, 6 of bamboo, 7 of bamboo. Some Tenpais are more equal than others, right? We would much rather draw into a 3 or a 4 of circles so that we could end on a double-sided weight and be able to accept the Dora. So, you know, Animal Farm. Not all. Some Tenpais are more equal than others. Oh, 6, 7. I don't think that's anything. Like, because if we go for a pure streak, we've already discarded a 5. The likelihood that we end up in a Zuzzy for Earth End situation is a little bit too high there. I must, and I hate this, if I'm just going to be real with you. Oh, I hate this, but oh no, I just have to do this, I guess. This is so bad. No one wants to throw a 6 of bamboo. It's so close to the door. What a dangerous tile to throw. And then a lot of my outs aren't even like yeah. What's better here? I think a lot of 4s are gone. I think that no one's waiting with a 4-5. Like, dude, don't get me wrong. I'm not happy about this. I'm genuinely. But maybe if there is an unjust god, if there is an unjust god, we just rip the 6 of. Oh no. Wait, if this is a small sumo, oh, it's 3 Han. I think we still lose. Not the dealer penalty. Oh. If we weren't the dealer there, we win. I mean, we get 3rd. And then the difference between -10 and -200. I could have done this 20 times. Oh my god. Wait. I bought some folders. I bought some, like, screen protectors. Jesus Christ. What's a computer? It's the Apple tablet commercial. Dude, it was still... I feel like I got mugged in the middle of a Staples today. It was fricked up. It was absolutely fricked up. Maka spin on me, please? I really... Yeah, S-. Like, I don't think I played like a monster, but I don't think anything bad happened either. Like, I did not deal in... I dealt in here. Yeah, but like, tell me Do they like how desperate I was? Do they like how horrifically desperate I was? They loved how horrifically desperate I was. Why did I... Okay, this is on me. I have no idea why I didn't cut the white dragon here. Luckily, it doesn't punish us that much. It still doesn't punish us that much. Do they like the pawn here? They love the pawn. 46 to 50, we'll live with it. We have to go for it. We have an 8,000 point hand. It's unlucky that we lost this one. I'm not able to like lay that hand down though, especially when we're in Tenpai. And I mean, we could have... Wait, hang on. We could have had 2 more safe tiles had we not pawned this 8 of circles here. But then Maka is looking at this, and they're also seeing dollar signs, right? When others are fearful, be greedy, right? Am I genuinely quoting like a freaking Warren Buffett quote on the channel right now? This is appropriate of nothing but my parents' first generation immigrant style. They do say Warren Buffet sometimes, and it is very funny. I was gaming here. Tell me the Riichi was good. The Riichi was good. And then, like, we didn't hit any order. Like, had we just hit, like, one more thing of value here, we would have been fine. And then this situation, they love the pawn, right? Yeah, you love how down desperate I am. And I do, too. We should have discarded this in case we drew into 6 of characters. Did we eventually do that? Are we the most punished person in the world? No, we're not. But, like, we're gaming. And then we get into Tenpai. And then we're gaming, dude. We're gaming so hard. We're gaming so hard. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. And then they just sumo. That's so sad. That is so unbelievably sad. Oh, we lost by 300. I genuinely think that there was nothing that we could have done. God, I love Riichi Mahjong. God, I love the smell of masochism in the morning. That is amazing. That's amazing. Folks, that's going to do it for today's video. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, because it helps out the channel such a great deal. Wait, I didn't even finish the Stables anecdote. I'm going to finish it right now. The true believers will hear the end of the Stables anecdote. halfway through my print job, mommy doesn't know daddy's getting hot at the print shop. I'm doing something. Halfway through the print job, the toner ran out. So I asked them. The guy like opened the thing, replaced the toner, and then just like violently kicked the printer shut. And I was like, damn, like, look, I'm not a huge fan of Staples either. Like, y'all quoted me like $70 earlier. Oh, I could buy a laminator for cheaper, I think, and do this entire job for cheaper, I think. Oh my god, and I wanted them to cut the white border out from the pieces of paper. They said it would be $4 per cut. So it would literally be 90, they said like $96, and I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to look around the store. Big ups to them, though. They did let me keep the example sheets that they printed that I didn't end up using for the lamination process. So honestly, that was nice of them. Saved me like $5 printing out double-sided color on their printer. What a racket. Genuinely, what a racket. They kicked the door so violently that I was like, damn, like, I'm not a huge fan of Staples either, but shouldn't we take nicer care of our things or whatever? Anyway, I didn't say any of this. I'm not there to backseat anyone. Hey, there's a no backseating policy on the stream, and I assume that at everyone else's, you know, when everyone else is clocking in, that they also don't want any backseating, so I didn't. That's going to do it for today's video. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as that helps out the channel such a great deal. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. The link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord, our VOD channel, and our Patreon, which is the best way to support me. Until next time, please take care of yourself, and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.